Hey everybody, Kirk here. Hey man, I'm gonna take y'all through one of our leg workouts. Derrick John had came down from Lafayette, and it's always a great workout when he's down. But we were hitting some legs. I'm just gonna point out some more tips and kind of angles and stuff of the way we're training them. Right there, he has his toes pointed to the floor, and just that allows just to really isolate the hamstring, and not when you extend your toes, it seems like it's kind of uncomfortable a little bit with the somewhat with the tendons and the ligaments, but you hitting the whole hamstring from the lower glute on down to the knee right there. I really like that machine. It's got a really good the way it positions. You can just there's no problem with isolating your leg on this thing. Always did love a laying down leg curl, and just getting it up there, man, squeezing at the top. And I do partial. I'll go full range of motion and go to failure. I'll go to midpoint and then about a quarter. To that, to me, that's a total set. Yeah, and right here we're probably starting to do. We did like our last two sets. We did like drop sets, and I like to do that. Just going to a positive failure, and just pumping that muscle just as much as it possibly can be pumped. We're just shaking hands with some guys we know in the gym, and we're getting ready right now to do some leg extensions. And I never put that extend it so far that it's opening my kneecap. I like to just sit on it and just let my legs hang right there. That way, it makes a perfect L, and that's all the range of motion really that you need, because you're affecting the whole quad like that. Now, what I try to do on this one is actually pointing my toes, and when I'm extending, I like to have no tension, like on my ankle down. In other words, it's just free, and I'm actually just pushing with my shin, and I got that handle pulled up as high as we can get it. Because the higher you have it pulled up on your shin, the less it puts on the knee. It puts way more on the quad. Yeah, that's a Cybex right there. That's a good machine they have over there. Derrick really had a good workout, and we go to positive failure just on every set. We don't leave nothing, saving it for the next set or anything like that. Make every set, every rep count. Not using a lot of weight at all. And what we're doing here, we're basically pre-exhausting the quads and the hamstrings before we go do some compound movements. And today in this workout, we'll be doing some squats and a little bit of. I think we did a few sets on the hack squat with some stiff-legged dumbbell pulls to stretch the hamstring. And guys, I'm going to tell y'all, I don't do anything with a straight bar anymore. I love this bar right here because I can take, there's no tension on my shoulders. When I go back, everything's in the front right there. I can move those two handles, pull it to me or extend it, and I can pinpoint just almost the center of gravity when I'm coming down with that weight. It's a very, very good feeling. It's just, if you want to preserve them shoulders, man, and you're a big squatter, I recommend at least trying this bar, because there's so many people with shoulder issues today. I'm telling you, every time you turn around, somebody's getting a surgery. And most of the guys I know that, were training back in the day and even now, they a lot of it was from bench pressing with the straight bar, actually. And to where dumbbells and something like this, you can find your natural structure, And I normally always just came down to, kind of parallel, never went past. Because you getting all you want with parallel, maybe just a little bit above parallel. And, you want to hit more hamstring, well, then you just push more with your heels. And you push that, you push it forward. And you'll feel more of your hamstring and your glute. And we do drop sets with squats as well. And man, it just puts an awesome pump on that leg, especially when you're pre-exhausted with your leg extensions and leg curls. Everything's warmed up. Your tendons, your ligaments are really, they're ready to go. You got the blood flowing, and you're just taking that compound movement, man, and just making the best of it. And, when you get to that point, you don't have to load the bar. Because, if you did what you're supposed to do with the leg extension and leg curls, you didn't leave nothing on the table for the next set, which that's the way it's supposed to be. Every set should be, as far as bodybuilding goes. And I like doing these, but I don't ever have my knees totally locked out. I just kind of go with the flow, and when I get to that point where I feel them stretch really well, and I'll just come back up. And actually, we were supersetting that with the hack squat. I like that machine right there. As long as I can go, a little wide with my feet, turn my toes out, I don't have any issues with my knees. I think that was just some 40-pound dumbbells right there. Just got you a little bit of resistance to kind of pull you down and pull back up and just tie in that hamstring with that glute. And on none of my movements with training my legs, I don't really, when I'm in the set, I don't ever lock out, because I want to keep that tension. Derrick's doing really well, man. He had a great workout. My workouts are a little bit different than, theirs, but it works, man. Just kind of going over with them, some details on how to truly make that exercise real effective. Now, I like this machine right here. You can feel that it puts a, you can feel like, everybody always wanted to add like a sweep on their leg, I feel that this particular movement right here will do it. And we got finished with that. Then we're hitting some calves, the seated calf. We actually supersetted the seated calf with the standing calf raises. I don't go super heavy on those either. Yeah, that was a morning workout right there. And then them calves, man, you just, you squeeze at the top, and I don't, I get a little stretch on the bottom, but I don't overexert the stretch. And just holding that tension, But look, it's been great being with y'all on this video. We got more to come. And look, man, y'all like, subscribe. And look here, I'm going to see you on the next one.